Hey, how's it going? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am an experienced and professional holistic spiritual counselor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Just check the details in the description box below this video for more information. Right, so let's dive in there, guys, and let's see what messages the cards have for you for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so you're coming in with the Magician card, and you were also coming in with the Star card here. Now, for both you and your person, what that talks about there is that there needs to be a plan, there needs to be some kind of structure in what you both are wanting to do. That's how I'm going to come in with these two cards. Yeah, of course, you're ready, you want to do this here, guys. But it also comes in as to be able to pursue the goals or your dreams here. You both need to know, you both need to work here as a team here in your reading. It can't be done by just yourself in a sense here. It has to be, it's like a holistic approach to creating what you are wanting. This is what it's also talking about here in your reading. Yeah, of course, it is coming in as a sense of self-identities, but this is who I am here. And if that is the case for both you and your person, the plan needs to be made. That's what it's talking about here. Because you don't want to go full tilt here, guys, like a bull at a gate. And you know, you can start things here, but in order to keep this momentum going here in your reading, you need a plan. That's what it's talking about here. And in that plan, you have a step-by-step how progression, how things are going to go when you reach a certain goal here. These are like small goals, and then you've got the big goal at the end. What both you and your person may be thinking about at this point in time is just the end goal here, but it's the steps in between here, guys. Because once you make a start on this passionate endeavor here that both you and your person are wanting to create here, you have to know the setbacks, you have to know the obstacles and challenges, and what are you going to do when you face those obstacles and challenges here, guys. Now, these obstacles and challenges may have to do with your stability, may have to do with your financial security here, because of what you're going to invest your time and attention here, guys. That it is coming in as a realistic approach. Be realistic in the goals that you are wanting to achieve, the main goal that you are wanting to achieve here. Something else I'm getting here, guys. Yeah, it is coming in as the plan. Now that plan is, it's coming in as a logical thought process here. So you've got to look at both sides, the negative and the positive. So in the plan here, guys, you're planning for that. But what it also talks about here in your reading is that it goes hand in hand, positive and negative. In a way, it can create balance here, guys. That's what I'm also picking up here in your reading. See, with the star card coming in here, it's coming in as a wish here, guys, but it also comes in as, so how do I do it? How do I create this here? That's what I'm getting. But what I also pick up for both you and your person is just take a step back and really think about here what it is that you need to do in order to get there. That's what this is talking about here, guys. See, to maintain that vitality from within, coming in with the star card, to continue, to maintain that motivation, self-motivation here. All right, guys, to keep moving forward here. To keep moving is what it talks about. I want to keep coming in here, guys. I think you're well aware of that here. Yeah, it's, it comes in as the truth about oneself and one's reality is what I'm getting. And that comes in as the way in which both you and your person build here. And a lot of it has to, what's going to help you with this plan here, guys, is how did things go in the past when you built passionate endeavours here, guys, or passion projects here? Because it does tell me here in your reading is that, yeah, you went full tilt at it, guys, because you wanted it to be done. But a lot of, in these past projects, what it tells me there is that you ended up doing it all by yourself because you were unhappy or unsatisfied here, guys, with the help or the support that you were receiving here. And so you let go of those passion projects here. That's what it's also talking about here in your reading. It's what I'm getting here. Let me keep coming in with some more cards here, guys, because see, even when it comes to going towards your person here, okay, both you and your person here, guys, so that's that passionate endeavour. This is where I want to be. This is what I am wanting here. So what steps are you taking in order to get to the final destination, the destination in which you are wishing for here? That's what it's talking about. Now it's also coming in, like I said, a logical thought process here, where you look at both the positives and the negatives here, guys. You also need to be thinking about, well, coming in with wisdom in terms of the past mistakes here, or the past lessons that you have learned when it has come to relationships here, guys. Yeah. It does come in as, it's like, what are you wanting from your person, or what are they wanting from you here? Because it's coming in as, I want security, I want stability here. See, with that plan here, guys, what you need to add to that plan is, how are you going to be stable within yourself here? How are you going to gain a sense of self-security? I think that's the best way to say it here, guys, in your reading. And what holds you back from taking the action? Why is it still just a wish here? Alright, I'm going to pull some more cards here, guys. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's go. Okay, so you were coming in with the Nine of Cups, you have the Eight of Wands, and you were also coming in with the Five of Swords here in your reading. And like I said in the beginning, for both you and your person, it's full tilt here, guys. It's like, I just want it here in your reading. Okay, guys, I just want the end goal. I want what I wish for. I want to be in this relationship. I want to be able to talk to my person. But how do I create it is what it talks about. Now, coming in with the Nine of Cups, there is an expectation there. Okay, that it's going to go that way. But that expectation is actually coming in as stability. Here it's coming in as security here, where you're jumping 10 steps ahead of yourself here. And you're thinking about the end goal. The end goal here, guys, is the white picket fence here. That's what I'm getting with the Nine of Cups here. Oh, yeah, it is becoming an obstacle and a challenge here because there isn't any steps, small goals in between. That's what it's saying. That's why the plan is so important here, guys. So that you keep your energy up. In a sense, that energy is about your motivation to keep moving. Self-motivation here, guys. Your vitality to still be interested in seeing where this is going to go. Or just to give you that courage and that push that you need here, guys. Okay, to work through each step here in your reading. Now, what it also tells me here in your reading, so you are coming in with the Eight of Wands, and what the Eight of Wands is talking about there is that there's just a lot of chatter here, guys. It's just a lot of talking, and there isn't any kind of action that is taking place here. See, what it tells me here in your reading is that, yeah, it's full tilt. You are one that, both you and your person, that just want to get things done here, guys. You just want to, make it happen for yourself here. But the plan here, guys, is really important here in your reading, because you'll be able to identify the positives and the negatives when it comes to this goal and how you're going to achieve it. That's actually coming in here in your reading as well here. See, I just get there's a lot of chatter. There's just a lot of talking. There's a lot of talking happening here in your reading. And there's also, for both you and your person, is like listening to other people here tell you what to do, what you need to do here. Especially if it comes in as building a new business here. Everybody's got a say here, guys. Okay? But by listening to what everybody else is talking about, it's a challenge and an obstacle here, because it comes away from your true intention. That's what I'm getting. To go towards your person here. That's what it's also talking about here in your reading. So what I also get there in your reading is it's difficult to speak your truth, to actually say what you really want to say here, because everybody else has a say, is what it's talking about with the Five of Swords here. It's, yeah. See, for both you and your person, you could be listening to other tarot readers here telling you what to do, but energy changes all the time. You may not be aware of that here. See, it also comes in as the courage to actually make it happen and bring it into your reality, coming in with the Star card. Yeah. Let me just keep looking at that one for you guys. Yeah. Yeah. See, what it also talks about here in your reading, by coming in with the star card and you're coming in with this plan here, guys, what it's telling me there in your reading is that it's the way in which you're going to plan this here, guys. It can't be planned like everything else. It cannot come from an outdated belief system here, guys, or a past way of thinking. Here in your reading, this has to be done differently. That's what it's saying. You need to be thinking outside of the box here. You're, of course, the end goal for your person as well as yourself is each other here. But what are some of the things that you could do in order to get there? Now, these steps that you're going to take are actually about you, the viewer, building your self-confidence here, your self-worth. That's what it's saying. To get to the end point, to finally take the action. Coming in with the Magician card here, guys. Yeah. See, it tells me here in your reading is that with the Magician card, you haven't quite made your mind up yet. Hence why you come in with the Star, the Wish. It's coming in as somebody else make my mind up for me. Someone tell me that this is the right thing to do here with the Eight of Wands. Alright, guys, but what it tells me there in your reading, what is also the obstacle and the challenge is everybody's different opinions here, and everybody's different advice here, so that you know what you're doing or you know which steps to take here. And I can guarantee nobody is telling you what I'm telling you to do here, guys. Yeah. See, you're coming in with self here, guys, especially with the Star card here, and even the Magician card. You're coming in with self-mastery here. See, that needs to be part of the plan. That's what I'm getting here. Alright, self-mastery here, guys. Learning more about oneself. Both cards talk about self here, guys. And that's really important for you, the viewer, so that you know what steps you need to take here. See, in your mind, of course, I just want to go towards my person. And that's vice versa here. I just want to go towards my person here. But here in your reading, it tells me here you don't know what steps to take. You're unsure here if you can take the step here, guys, or even take the action. Alright, so those are the things you need to work on. That's what it's saying here in your reading. And also, you need to learn to trust yourself, and that is what both those cards are going to show you here, the Magician and the Star. To trust in yourself here, guys. Alright, let me come in with some more cards here. Oh, thank you. Yep. All right, let's go. All right, guys. Okay, so you were coming in with the Two of Swords, you were coming in with the Five of Wands, the Devil card, and you were also coming in with the Hermit here, Nine of Pentacles, here in your reading, which is Virgo. Here you're coming in with Capricorn here, which is ruled by Saturn. Just let me come in like this, okay, guys? You have the Hanged Man card, which is coming in with Pisces. Pisces is ruled by Neptune here. A lot of it has to do with here, potentially here in your reading, it is coming in as you do need a plan here, guys. So book Counselling with me, all right? Also an image reading or a tarot reading if you want to know more details about both the image reading and the tarot reading, just check the details in the description box below, okay? That's what it's talking about here. Yes. So what I get here in your reading with the Hanged Man card, which is coming in as the Two of Swords here, well, what I get there is that you're always looking for your person here. It does come in here in your reading, potentially seeking the approval of others is another way in which it can be said here in your reading. It tells me here, yeah, it can come in as focus, but that's not what these two cards are talking about. The Five of Swords and the Two of Swords here. That's not what I'm picking up with these cards. It's coming in as not doing what you want to do or doing it your way. That's what I'm getting here. Okay? Or only listening to what you want to hear here, guys. Not seeing the true picture or the truth. And I did speak about the truth about oneself and one's reality. Okay? It comes in as it's just going to stay as a wish here, guys. Now this can be both you and your person. It's just going to stay as a wish. It's not going to go any further than that here. It's a choice. There's a choice that you need to make, but that choice here is everything that I told you already coming in with the Star card. But you don't want to make the choice in a sense here. Potentially here you're just going to keep doing what you want to do is what it's saying. Okay, now this could either be you or your person. It talks about staying where you are, doing the things that you know for yourself here, what you know about yourself, but not ready to make changes, because these cards are telling me here that there are some radical changes that need to happen here for both you and your person. Now you're coming in with the Five of Wands, you were coming in with the Devil card here in your reading. It comes in as, well, what I'm picking up here, guys, hang on, 9. Still coming in that way here. You don't know what to do is what I'm getting with the Five of Wands. It's internal and external conflict here, which is why this stays as a wish here. The wish to create, you're wishing for it and hoping that it's going to come in. Your person is wishing for it and hoping that it's going to come in here. They don't want to do it any other way. They don't want to make the changes that need to be made here, guys. Everything that I said, their self-confidence here. They're coming in as if they're confident here, guys, but what it talks about there in your reading is that they're only going to be confident here in front of your eyeballs. It's coming in that way here, guys, when in actual fact, on the inside, this person still needs to work at building their confidence here. So when they start things, they are unable to finish things here, which is why I came in with the plan here, guys. Now you're coming in with the Nine of Pentacles here, guys. The Hermit card potentially here in your reading. Okay, let me just have a look at that. Well, okay, so you're coming in with the Hermit card here. What that Hermit card is talking about here, guys, the Nine of Pentacles here in your reading is that, well, I came in with stability. I came in with security here. Financial security. That is all wrapped up in the Hermit card here. Yeah. You did get that. Here, 1 minute. It's changes. It's a lifestyle change here, guys. Let me pull in an advice card. Wow, you came out before. So you're coming in with the King of Swords. You were coming in with the Emperor guy here in your reading. And so this person is stuck. They're stuck in fear here, in a sense. They already know what they need to do, but this is coming. It's like they have to step out of a past way of doing things here in order for them to build what they are wanting to build here. That's pure as day here. This person is going through heartbreak. This person is walking away. They don't know what it is that they need to be doing. That's what it's talking about here. In your reading, in terms of your advice here, guys, it's radical changes, and they know they need to start now. There is no other way around it. Alright, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, thank you, and I'll catch you later. Bye.